Hello everyone, you are welcome back. So this is the continuation of the bubu lapel and collar gown that we drafted before. So here we are going to cut it and sew. Okay, this is the continuation of the video. So here, fold your fabric into two. Place the front pattern of your paper. This is the front pattern of my paper. So here you're going to measure your gown length, the length of your gown. Look at mine. I'm trying to fold it, so I'm trying to get the length of my gown here. The length of my gown is 60 inches plus 2 inches for hemming allowance, making it 62 inches. So that is what I'm trying to get here. So this is it. So when you get the length of your gown, now whatever you have here, measure whatever you have at the down of your paper there, which is the hip, where I mark the hip. Whatever you have there, take it down to the length of your gown. Okay, now use your chalk to trace it. You can see mine. Mark it there, then use your stretch ruler to trace the line. Okay, so that is it. Now we are going to cut. So when you get here now, I forgot to show you something. You are going to mark the pocket. So to get the pocket, come from your waistline, come up by 1 inch. My waistline is 18 inches. I'll come up by 1 inch. That is 17 inches. So come up by 1, then curve it. Give it the shape of your choice. Shape it to give it any shape that you want. Now from that 1 inch that you went up with, come down by 8 inches. Okay, that is the pocket opening. Now you curve. So that is your pocket. Now we continue the cutting. So I'm going to cut out this place. So this is the front. Now for the back, I'll also do the same thing. Look at it here. Also do the same thing for the back. So this is for the collar. This is the fabric I'm going to use for the collar and the facing. There is the lapel. So now fold it into 4. Fold it this way again. Place your paper and cut. Please give ½ inch allowance round. Half an inch or 3/4 of an inch allowance round. Unpin. Then take it to your ironing table and place interfacing on it. So make sure you interface it. So this is it. Now put it together. When you interface, you put it together and sew. I'll show you where to sew. Just watch my hand. Watch where I will show you now. Like this, and like this. That is where you will sew when you interface it. This and this. Okay. So this place now will be open. So now, let us cut the. So now let's cut the facing for the lapel. So divide your shoulder into 2. I have 7 inches for my shoulder here. You're going to divide it into 2. Okay. Now, for your nipple to nipple, for the sides, your nipple to nipple plus 1 inch, which is 5 inches. My nipple to nipple is 4 inches. I added 1 inch, making it 5 inches. So now you are going to use your straight ruler from the shoulder to the line that you mark here. You trace. Then you are going to cut. So this is it. We are going to use this now for the facing, front facing for the lapel. This is the facing for the lapel. Now for the back, you are going to come down by 9 inches. You can make 10, but I made use of 9 inches. You can even use your half inch here. You can make your half inch, but this 9 inches is okay for me. Use your straight ruler to mark. Now divide your shoulder. You're also going to divide your shoulder into 2. You mark. Now you curve. Just give it a curve, or you can make it square. Anyhow you want to do it. Just all I know, the shoulder is very important. That is the most important part of this. So this is it, facing for the back. So right now I'm going to show you how to cut it. Now place your facing, fold your fabric into 2, place your facing. Now you will still measure the length of your gown again plus the 2 inches that we added. 2 inches for hemming allowance, 60 inches plus 2 inches, that is 62. So you are still going to measure the length of your gown. So now whatever you have here, you're going to measure it down, okay? Then you're going to cut. That is the facing for the lapel. Now for the back, we are going to place it this way and cut. So that is all for the cutting. Now take it to your ironing table and interface all of them, okay? Interface all of them. So this is the sewing part. Let's start sewing. Now this is the back. You are going to place the front shoulder. Place the 2 shoulders. Pin it down. Take it to your sewing machine and you stitch. So place the other shoulder. This is the second shoulder. Place it. Please always make use of your pin. Oh, very important. It will help you here. Your pin is very, very important to avoid mistake. Okay. So pin it and sew. You are also going to do the same thing here. This is the lining part. You are also going to place your shoulder, the 2 shoulders together, pin it down, and you sew. So this is the second shoulder. Place it and pin. Take it to your sewing machine and you sew with half inch. So this is the collar. You're going to stitch like I showed you before. I've interfaced it and you stitch. So this is the main piece that I stitch. I told you that I'm going to stitch. I've stitched it. Now you're going to turn it over, flip it over. So this is the neck. You are going to pick the neck, pick the 2 edges, fold it this way and get the notch, the midpoint. Get the midpoint, then you notch. Okay. Also going to do the same thing on the collar. Pick it up, fold it, get the midpoint, then you notch. So now you are going to place the 2 notches together and pin it round. Place the 2 notches together and you pin it round. So I've pinned it. This is it. Now I'm going to get the lining piece, that is the facing for the lapel and the back, which you join the way you join the main piece. Now you're also going to fold it and get the midpoint. So fold it this way to get the midpoint. So now you are also going to place it on the midpoint of the one you have done before. So get the midpoint, place it there, then pin it round again. Make use of a pin to pin the both sides. So this is why I told you that your pin is very, very important in this. In sewing, pin is very important because it will help you to avoid some mistakes. So pin it round, then take it to your sewing machine and you sew. So this is the pinning. I've pinned it round, as you can see. So the way you pinned it, take it to your sewing machine, sew with 1/2 inch. Okay. So before that, let me show you. After pin sewing, then you are also going to sew here. This is the facing for the lapel. You are also going to sew it straight down with 1/2 inch. You're also going to repeat the same thing on the other side, which is this part, the second part. Okay, so by the time you are done sewing, you arrange it, place it on your table, arrange. I've not ironed it though. You are going to get something like this. If you don't get something like this, you did not do it the right way. Okay, if you do exactly what I showed you here, you get it this way. So now this is time for the pieces that we placed by the side. Come down by 17 inches from your shoulder. On that my video, you will see the design there. Come down by 17 inches on your shoulder. You will mark it from your shoulder. Come down by 17 inches from your shoulder, then you mark. So for the place that will mark it, for the middle point, come in by 5 inches. Come in by 5 inches, you mark. Then for the pieces that you'll be attaching here, 4 by 4 inches. Just make it 4.5. 4.5 inches round there for the 4 corner. Then you sew it, turn it and iron. So that was what I do. Just cut out square, 4.5. 1/2 inch will be for the sewing. So this is it. I've done my own. This is my own. Just do it that way. Now to place it, you're going to place it this way. Sew it and turn it over. Run a stitch, top stitch on it. Also do the same thing on this part. Now you are going to close. After that, you close it. So from the armhole, run to the pocket and do the same thing on this side. So for the sleeve, you're going to come down by 12 inches. If you want to attach the extra fabric, so if you don't want, just measure your normal length that you want. Come down by 12 inches. For mine, I attached it. So that is why I did it 12 inches. For my sleeve that you saw there, 12 inches. Come down by 5 inch. Now go in by 2.5. Now here, make sure it's up to 10 inches. This is to the armhole, for you to cover your armhole. So now for the sleeve, round sleeve, I made use of 8 inches, which is 16. Divided by 2. Now you are going to curve. So this is it. Now for the color that I added, I fold your fabric into 2, fold it again like this. So I don't know why my video is doing like this. So measure 4.5 inch. I made use of 4.5 inch here. And don't forget to measure around your sleeve. When you cut out your sleeve, measure around your sleeve. Make use of your round sleeve to cut your band. This is like band here. Okay, use your round sleeve to cut out the band. So mine was 16 inches, so I cut out 16 inches here. So because we folded into 4, now this is the benefit. You're going to divide it into 2 now. So you don't need to cut the first one and cut the second one. So that is all for the band. You're going to interface the band too. So after interfacing it, you get your sleeve. You go to your end table, fold it into 2, then you sew. Interface, fold it into 2, then you sew. So you also do the same thing on this one. You stitch. So that is it. You're going to get something like this. So now this is it. So this is it. This is the inner facing. Okay, look at it. This is for the lapel. You're going to weave it. You're going to weave the inner facing. So this is the hemming part. I've hemmed it. This is the down part. I've hemmed it. This is the sleeve. I've hemmed the sleeve. I've hemmed the sleeve. And this is the second sleeve. I've also hemmed it. So I will give it a very good press. Now I've not pressed the sleeve very well. So I'm going to iron it now. This is the pocket, the side pocket. And this is me wearing it. Okay. Thank you very much for watching. If you find this video very helpful, don't forget to subscribe, like, and drop your comments. Okay. Okay. See you in my next one. Bye.